Hello friends and welcome to Passion for Cooking. Today I am sharing recipe for chocolate cupcakes. You can see how these cupcakes are so soft and spongy. This recipe uses egg. I'll share eggless version of this recipe very soon. I'll be showing two methods of baking, one with oven and other one without oven, that is using kadai. If baking in kadai, you need to place one stand in kadai over which we will place one plate. This will be the base on which we will be placing our cupcake molds. Now cover this kadai with a plate and preheat on medium flame for around 10 minutes. I have used these silicone molds for oven version. You need to apply butter to these molds. Like this, you need to butter all the molds similarly. Grease and keep them aside so that we don't waste time once our batter is ready. Don't let batter stand for the long time as it leads to less soft and less spongy cake. For baking in kadai, you need these steel bowls. So I am using these small bowls. You need to apply butter to them and then dust them with the flour. Tap the bowls to remove any excess flour. So this way you get less crust on the sides of your cupcakes. Similarly, you need to grease all the other bowls. Now first we will prepare the cocoa mixture. For that, in a bowl, add 3 tablespoons of cocoa powder. To this we will add boiling hot water. It is important to use hot water. So I am adding 2/3 cup of boiling hot water. I will be adding it gradually. This is very important step you need to do to bring out the chocolate flavor. Mix it and keep it aside for the later use. In a mixing bowl, add 1 egg. Beat this egg until light and fluffy. Now add 1 cup powdered sugar. Sift it into an egg and mix it nicely. Once mixed, add 1/4 cup of refined oil. You can use any oil which doesn't have very strong smell or strong taste. So I usually add refined oil. Now mix it until it is creamy. Now add half teaspoon vanilla extract and mix it with the egg mixture. In another bowl, sift dry ingredients. Add 1 cup of all-purpose flour. To it, add 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon baking soda, mix them and sift them. Add dry ingredients and cocoa mixture to egg mixture. We need to add dry ingredients in 3 batches and cocoa mixture in 2 batches. So start with the first batch of dry ingredients. Add and mix it with the egg mixture. Now add first batch of the cocoa liquid and mix it. Like this, we need to add dry ingredients and cocoa mixture alternately, starting and ending with dry ingredients. It is very important to add these ingredients in batches. Actually, the cupcake batter is of flowing consistency, so if you add all the ingredients at the same time, there would be chances of forming lumps, and in that case your all the ingredients won't be mixed, they won't be distributed uniformly, and then the cake texture will be affected. It won't be as uniform as you see in this video. Add the batter to the cupcake molds. You need to fill them up to 3/4 of their capacity. This ensures there is a room for expansion. Tap the tray once all the molds are filled. This removes any trapped air bubbles and the cake texture is not impacted. Bake in the preheated oven at 180 degrees Celsius for around 15 to 20 minutes. For baking in kadai, fill the greased steel bowls with batter and bake on the medium flame for around 18 to 20 minutes. Check the cupcakes after 15 minutes. If required, bake them further. If toothpick comes clean, it means the cake is baked perfectly. Let them cool completely before removing from the molds. Similarly, you can check for the oven cupcakes as well. There is another method to check if the cake is baked perfectly. Press the center of the cake with your finger. If it springs back, it means your cake is baked perfectly. For the cupcakes which are baked in steel bowls, separate the cupcakes from the edges with the help of knife and then remove it. Separate it from all the sides. You can see cupcakes are very soft and spongy. The crust which you see on the sides of the cupcakes is from the flour which we used for greasing. You can avoid this by using non-stick spray or by using paper cups. For silicone molds, you actually don't need much efforts. It's already separated from the edges. So simply turn down the sides to remove the cupcake from the mold. If you are using muffin tray for cupcakes, then I would recommend you to use paper cups. With paper cups, it is easy to remove cupcakes from the muffin tray. Once your cupcakes are done, remove them from the oven to avoid hardening of edges. I will break this cupcake to show you texture inside. You can see it is very porous and moist. So this recipe makes around 10 cupcakes of this size. On an average, you need 18 to 20 minutes for baking the cupcakes of this size. But always check cupcakes after 15 minutes and then decide if you need further baking. Thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Bye bye.